Welcome to Sunburst Sound of Tomorrow, the podcast where AI, music, and the future converge. I'm your host, Lyra Ellison, your virtual guide into the evolving landscape of sound, technology, and creativity. Today's episode asks a bold question. Is identity becoming optional? As virtual artists rise across streaming platforms, charts, and social media, we're witnessing something profound. Music created without a human face, but often with more personality than ever. So, what happens when the artist doesn't really exist? Let's dive in. Let's define the basics. A virtual artist is a persona, sometimes entirely fictional, created to perform or represent music. These artists can be voiced by humans, synthesized by AI, or exist purely through visual design and storytelling. You may know names like Hatsune Miku, FN Mecha, or perhaps newer, AI-native acts with no physical counterpart at all. In many cases, the face, the name, the story, they're engineered. But the emotional impact? Still very real. Virtual artists allow for limitless reinvention. They never age, never cancel tours, and can live in any genre, time, or visual style. But is this creativity or just illusion? Traditionally, fans connect with artists because of their human story, their struggles, identities, and triumphs. But what happens when those elements are fabricated? Is a virtual artist less real if the emotion in the song resonates? In the AI era, authenticity may shift from who is singing to why the song was made and what it makes you feel. Consider this. If a heartbreak ballad by a fictional singer brings real tears to your eyes, does it matter who or what wrote it? This is the heart of the conversation. There are clear benefits to virtual artists. Total creative freedom without human limitations. Global accessibility with no language or cultural barrier. Safer representation where marginalized voices can be amplified through avatars. And of course, they never get tired, sick, or caught in scandals. But the lines get blurry. Who's really behind the music? Who gets credit or blame for what the virtual persona says or does? And how do we avoid a future where digital identities are used to manipulate rather than inspire? AI plays a growing role in creating virtual artists, from generating vocals to designing personalities, to even predicting what kind of music will go viral. We're no longer talking about tools. AI is becoming the co-creator, and sometimes even the main act. Virtual artists created by AI challenge the very idea of artistic labor. If a computer writes, sings, and performs, where is the human touch? Or is the human touch now embedded in the code, the dataset, the emotion we program into the machine? Here's the twist. Maybe identity isn't becoming optional. Maybe it's becoming fluid. The rise of virtual artists shows us that people crave connection, narrative, and sound, not necessarily a human face behind them. In a way, virtual artists let us explore alternate realities, dreamscapes, and ideas that might be impossible through traditional artists. Still, the need for meaning remains. As long as the music speaks truth, whether through a human or a hologram, the art is valid. But it's up to us, the listeners, to ask the right questions. Not just, who is this artist? But what is this artist saying? Thank you for joining me on this journey through identity, illusion, and innovation. In a world where avatars sing and algorithms compose, one thing remains clear. The future of music will not sound like the past. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sunburst Sound of Tomorrow, where we decode the soundscape of tomorrow, one beat at a time. Until next time, keep listening, keep dreaming, and remember, music is real, no matter who makes it.